Well, hello, and welcome to Hearty White's How to Play Guitar. Now, the first thing you're going to need to learn how to play the guitar is a guitar. So go and buy a guitar. What kind do I need? Well, don't get a good one because you're never going to be good. Just get any guitar is fine, and then keep that guitar forever. I've had this for 20-some years. You don't need to keep getting a good one. The guitar is not going to make you any better. You're going to stay bad. So just any guitar will do. Nobody cares. Another thing you'll need is, what are you wearing? I'm wearing a costume because you're going to want to perform, and because you're not any good, you still need to entertain the audience. And so you try to have some kind of gimmick, and also wear a t-shirt that says, hey, my taste is better than my talent. So you've got your guitar, and you've bought an amplifier, or maybe you've traded one for drugs, and you got everything you need now. So where do you begin? Well, let's take a tour of the guitar. The guitar has strings. How about that? Listen to that. It has a string that goes from low to high, just like you do, again, when you take drugs. So what do you need to know about these strings? You should try to tune them. And if you're going to play in a band, it's very important that you be at least in tune with yourself. You don't need to really be in tune with the other band members, because you can just say, just do that if you hear something bad and pretend it's them that's out of tune. If you're in tune with yourself, nobody will know. Nobody in the audience has a tuning fork going, that's not 440A. What else do you have to learn? Well, you can use all the strings. Now, an electric guitar, say, oh, I'm going to play no milk today, my love is gone away. Something like that. Well, on an electric guitar, you don't really use all the strings. You don't need them all. And you don't want to hear them all either, because you might be hitting a wrong note. So always lay your hand on the strings like that. That way, if you hit a wrong note, it doesn't ring on forever like that. Another thing you want to note is that for the music you're trying to play, you want to have a distortion pedal. What's that? That makes the sound of the guitar sound crappy, like everything's broken. Now, that became a trend in the 60s because everything was broken and nobody cared because, again, they're high and everything. So just, you get a distortion pedal. Now, once you start playing rock and roll, realize that you really only need these two top strings. These are called extra strings, and they're for your lead guitar player to on. So just get and all you need is the top two strings. And like I said, you lay your hand on them so that if you hit a bad note, that rock and roll. Or you can slow it down. So the kids like it. Even slower than that. But you just need those two strings. And then when you do take your I'm starting a song now. Was it my chord or? See, that muted it. My guitar has an automatic mute on it. And then you take your hand off. Now it's louder. See? Just like that. Now there's advanced styling. That's called pinch harmonics. Don't do that unless you're from the South and you've been hit over the head with a bottle or something. And never do that, that's too bluesy. So what I like to do is I just make people think that you've learned to play really well and now you've unlearned. That's somehow more satisfying. So now I think you know just about everything you need to know about how to play the guitar. So go out, get a wig, get a band.